Hello, and I see that my mic is working. Good. I am Nathan. I am a person tonight. Usually a GM,
Oh
a
wow.
player. Yeah, I'm just a person. We're all people tonight. I use he/him pronouns, but yeah, we're Story Reckless, and we're playing The Quiet Year tonight. Um, and I think actually, I should have talked about this. I liked the way we were doing Kane, and we were just kind of like rolling right into it. But I've already introduced myself, so I feel weird. You guys should introduce yourselves.
No, no,
You're
it's fine. It's
the
fine.
Holy
It's fine.
Spirit.
It's fine.
You're the only important one.
Okay.
You're the only person.
I'm the only person. Yeah, I'm the only person. The rest are, I don't know.
Faye.
Faye. There we go. Thank you.
Speaking for myself.
Yes, we're playing The Quiet Year. If you saw episode 1, then you have a good idea of what's going on. But we are witnessing a community of research scientists trying to survive on a strange planet where they are living in kind of the upper atmosphere of a Venus-esque planet. And they've discovered that there are massive creatures dwelling far below in the clouds. There's strange architecture looming down below amongst the whatever resides down there. They saw some sort of temple. And a rival research vessel crash landed on this planet as well, and landed on one of the ginormous floating dead carcasses of these creatures that dwell beneath the clouds. It seems that every time one of these creatures dies, their carcass floats up into the upper atmosphere. And the last thing that happened, which is where we're going to pick up, is a young woman by the name of Raven who set off on an expedition to explore the depths below in a bathysphere. She was seemingly lost as this bathysphere tether snapped, and then weeks later, her bathysphere was flung up from the clouds by one of these creatures, these strange whale creatures below, flung the bathysphere back up into the upper atmosphere, and it got tangled amongst the roots of these floating lily pads. And as Enya put it, she is technically alive, and now her hair is white instead of black, because and there was some goo. I think there was goo covering the bathysphere. Correct?
Yeah. Goo must have been involved. Goo's always involved.
There's always goo. Cool. Should we pick up from there then?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. I believe it is my turn if we're going off the little icons on our stream. I'm going to switch this over to the map. Here we are. Here's our truly beautiful map. All right, so first things first, I'm going to draw a card from Summertime. Here we go. Summer. A project finishes early. What led to its early completion? Or
Wait, sorry, are we in summer already? I thought we were still in spring.
I knew I drew the first summer card last
great.
the last
I
one,
missed
I
it.
think.
I missed it. Sorry. Continue.
I thought so.
Great. Okay.
So,
Misremembered. No, go for it. Go for it.
because it looks
go.
like the last summer card was someone tries to take control of the community by force. Do they succeed? Why do they do this? Was that the one that you picked, Enya, or did you pick a headstrong community member decides to put one of their ideas in motion, start a foolish project? I don't think it was that one, right?
Yeah, I think it was taking a community by force
It
because
was-
the rival
Yes.
university decided to take over the project to
Yes.
fix their ship and be gone.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Okay, I have I have an idea here, and it's gonna kind of, I think, if you'll allow me, we're gonna finish the project early. Do I get to decide how it finishes early? Even if I didn't start the
So, yeah.
project? Okay. I'm gonna tie that into my final action, which is discover something new. So before we get into that, let's tick down our projects. So I believe the rival community gets to tick down 1, and the locomotion gets to tick down 1. But the project that is going to complete early, it might have decided, is the locomotion project. So here's my pitch. What led to its early completion? As Raven emerges from the sphere, not only has her hair turned white, but her eyes have turned white, and she seems to have white, I guess almost veins that are sort of like visible all on the surface of her skin. And she reveals that she has developed... Sure, we're gonna go... I'm realizing this is very Avatar, but she's developed some sort of connection with the abundant biodiversity on this planet. And she will be the reason that this project is completed early. She's able to help the researchers trying to understand this form of locomotion by... Does she communicate with the creature, or...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she is able to... Yeah, I think it is as simple as being able to communicate with these flagellating flying worm things. And is basically able to use them like, I guess, beasts of burden, like is able to, they're big enough to be used to ferry, like, you know, one person at a time. We'll say 2 people, because I think Raven has to help initiate the process. So that is my reason for completing early and discovering something new. And what I think, if I can add one thing to that, the reason she has developed this is that strange goo. There are a series of fractures all over the bathysphere, and when they pulled her out, there was quite a bit of like humidity and liquid within, and it's not clear, but it seems like maybe the goo and her new abilities are connected in some way. So that's my turn, and we have completed locomotion. I think that is my turn. Claire.
Yeah. Okay. So we have the ability to both ride these creatures and have figured out how to, like... Did we figure out...
I think, to make it clear on my turn, currently only Raven can communicate with them and help ferry people around. So it is very, like, limited to, you know, a single person being able to do this.
So we didn't figure out how to, like, approximate the chemical structure that causes these things to be able to...
Right. That's what that project was. Oh no.
If not, I will start a new project.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I guess it was a step in the right direction, but not a full... Yeah, I guess you can take you can take a contempt token against me.
I think I will take a contempt token against you.
Yeah.
Okay. Summertime. A project fails. Which one? Why? Or something goes foul and supplies are ruined. Add a new scarcity. Ooh. We've only got one project going right now. It's this. It's what do we call this? Was this Rachmaninoff University?
I don't remember.
Rachmaninoff.
Yeah.
It was
I also don't
Rachmaninoff. Okay, great.
I remember reaching for an R name, and that's what came up.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm inclined to fail this project. They don't have some necessary something or other to get themselves off this corpse. They combination of things, because there's always more than one reason for something to happen. Some of the people in Rachmaninoff University are very intrigued by what happened with Raven and want to redirect attention towards the goo. And then also the repairs kind of reached a standstill because they don't have like a fuel to get themselves up. Like they've maybe fully repaired the ship, but the fuel cells are depleted. Whatever we use for locomotion is simply unavailable. So I'm gonna put that's doing out too much. Put this back here. Oh, Raven's riding the creature. I love it.
I have no idea what the scale is, but I put a little person on there.
Yeah. I also am struggling with you all not being able to pitch ideas during my turn.
I mean,
whatever happened to this being a collaborative game?
We could change rules and just break them. We're in charge of our own destinies.
It's true.
We are.
It's true.
Would you like to contribute something, Olive?
I think the goo should be the reason that the fuel has spoiled. I think like the goo got into it or something, and that has like ruined their fuel.
Ooh, okay, yes. But no. And what has happened to the fuel like what is it now? It's not useful as fuel, but what has the goo transformed it into?
Candy.
I mean, that could be your action of make a discovery.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you could leave it ambiguous, and that could be somebody else's discovery. But yeah.
I want this to be some kind of like tie-in back to the spiritual stuff that we've been hinting at.
Okay. We have the temple and the whales and goo.
Goo.
And was there something else? Oh well, there's the
there's Rufus.
Rufus was the priest.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hallucinogenic and you get visions?
Well, I was thinking that. Like, that seems a pretty straightforward, real thing that happens.
So they're basically huffing gasoline.
Is the goo that helps Raven talk to the worms?
Yeah, I think it should be some sort of further integration with the ecology here. Let's have it be that the fuel is now safe to consume and but not necessarily nutritious, and allows for a shared emotional sense between oneself and other creatures.
Cool.
Let's do that.
So the goo is...
How did they figure out that it was edible?
Humans will put anything in their mouths
when they're desperate enough. So goo has essentially, like, I don't want to use the term infected, but it's like
Transformed.
transformed the fuel. Okay, into a consumable substance that can create a connection between you and the ecology.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. You're saying that is happened to the fuel for the crew on the dead whale for the Rachmaninoff University. So somehow the goo got all the way over and across to them.
Yes. Raven has been
Oh, there.
ferrying it around.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Great. Is that your turn?
Mhm.
It is now Olive.
Did we draw something on the map?
Oh yeah, Claire, if you could draw
Oh,
something on the map
goo?
to represent goo,
In their ship.
religious goo.
Religious goo. Well. We have a lot of purple. This goo is gonna be light green.
Great.
I will draw a summer card. Somebody new arrives. Who? Why are they in distress? Or someone leaves the community. Who? What are they looking for? I don't want to just be giving Raven all of the narrative focus here.
Introduce a new character.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
who's already been here.
Yeah, I was gonna say getting some more characters might be good because we only have Rufus and Raven right now.
Okay, so we're gonna introduce Remy. Why are they in distress? And where do they come from?
Yeah.
We could have a person coming up from below who wasn't part of either of the ships. We could have another person come down through the not frost shepherds, the jackal storms.
Is it a whale?
We could have it be an animal, is what I was about to say. That happens to be a person. But I kind of like that. I like that. And her name is Remy. I think I don't want to do another whale.
Could be a whole new animal. We have
I think it. Okay, tell me if this is too much. What if
That's too much.
somebody who ate some goo got brainworms, and the brainworms have hollowed this person out, and are now speaking through them? And is that a person though? I think okay, so I think a researcher named Remy, who tried a little bit of the goo, got a seizure, and just went to convulsions. People tried to administer medical care, and then Remy apparently woke up and I think had garbled speech, but kind of then started to cohere sentences together, and I think has lost their memory and has undergone a major personality shift, and a little worm poked out of their nose, out of their eye. It seems there's that one type of tropical disease worm where it kind of comes out of your leg and it's the worst thing in the world.
Is it
I think
a botfly? I think.
maybe
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
the one that one of those
Yeah.
presidents spent the rest of their life trying to like make it go extinct. And I think Remy, it seems to like have over the course of it several days like regained their senses but has lost all their memories, is learning things like for the first time, and also like is drawn to what's like a worm sort of activity, like I think
Well-
drawn to like shimmering things.
I mean,
um
we have established there's these like silkworm things that climbed up from below.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, and so now we have somebody who has brainworms. Remy is brainworms.
Love it. And they're in distress because they lost their memories and they're kind of like almost like going.
And like all the seizure stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Great.
think everybody's in distress around them because it's really gross to see like a worm sticking out of somebody's nose every now and again.
Oh
Or
my
like
God.
kind of like reaching out from around the eye,
Yeah.
but then they go back in. Cool. I'm sorry.
I can't hear my words.
Okay, I should draw something about that. How do we
I
represent?
think you need to draw a little character with brainworms.
Great.
And yeah, which side did this person pop up with, the university,
Yeah,
the
that was my
rival
question.
university, or the original research crew?
So I originally thought that this would be like because they ate the goo, but
Mhm.
I'm kind of leaning towards the silkworm area
Great.
now. I think they like slept in silkworms and they woke up
yeah.
with this. And so now like, ooh, maybe there's going to be pushback of it against like associating too closely with the silkworm. So
Cool.
let's draw a guy. Oh, that's too big. Let's draw a guy here, little stick figure. And we're gonna draw little brainworms coming out of
Oh God.
their face.
Amazing.
Terrifying. They need longer legs. No, they don't.
Cool.
Oh, now I need to actually take a turn, huh?
Yeah.
Remind me what the actions are?
So first you adjust the dice, but we have none. And then the actions are discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
Okay, let's start a project, I think. I think we don't have enough projects going right now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't have any.
God, what's going on here?
We have,
We still don't have any water.
yeah, we still don't, water is still a huge one. There are these silkworms which apparently have infested somebody, or maybe it seemingly. We managed to build somewhat of a shelter in one of the lily pads by creating a level surface. We kind of have a way of, we have a very limited form of locomotion. As Claire pointed out, we didn't solve the issue of learning how to like synthesize that form of travel. We're reliant on Raven right now, like ferrying people around.
Okay, I think we're gonna try setting up a well system. It's like a well where you lower down buckets and then like bring up water. And so it's just a community of people weaving the silkworm silk, using the silkworms
Cool.
and supplies and stuff, and just like making a lot of rope
To gather water from far below.
from far below, yeah.
Okay.
Because it came up the bathysphere came up wet, so there's water down there.
Yeah.
Hopefully. And if nothing else, it's either going to be a bucket or wicking moisture up.
Chandler?
Chandler, what does that mean?
I think that's someone who makes ropes for a living.
Oh, sure.
Let me double check that.
Okay, how do I make a new project again?
Oh, these little guys down here, these tokens, I just put one there.
Ah, perfect.
So just like put that somewhere and draw an icon next to it representing the project.
Great.
Okay, I think while you do that, Olive, we can move on to.
Oh,
oh,
this is how big of a clock? 4?
yeah. 4 weeks, yeah.
Great.
Okay. Enyo. Top 5 worm activities. Oh, you're muted. Or something. We cannot hear
You're
you.
silent.
Oh no. Shocked face and then gone.
Is this working?
It's working.
Yes.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Excellent.
Thank you for making that forever now.
Yes, it's such an involuntary response.
Okay, I'm gonna start by pulling a summer. I'm going to draw one card. And I did it. What the heck, man? There we go.
Why is it so little? There we go. Okay.
Yes. Summer is a time for production and tending to the earth. Start a project related to food production, or summer is a time for conquest and the gathering of might. Start a project related to military readiness and conquest. What are we gonna do? Conquer the Leviathans? Conquer the worms? Nah, hell no. I mean, I guess the two rival universities can fight against each other, but it'll be like an absolute nerd fight. No, we're gonna do food production. Yes. Okay, start a project related to food production. So my go-to here. But I like our little silkworms. We're going to the silkworms are an excellent source of protein. They're an egg. So they make they provide textiles for us, and also they are going to be good for nomming. So we're gonna start a worm farm. That's it. So some of these people, I think. Ew. No, would it be Worm Guy? I don't know. How would Remy react to a worm farm? Does he feel any?
I think Remy is just like, yes,
Yes, eat the worm.
eat the worms.
This can become a symbiotic relationship.
Yes.
I feel great.
So, it's just gonna be like a bunch of sacks hanging off of the yes. Cool little worm sacks hanging off of the tendrils. I completely forgot at first that these were supposed to be lily pads, and I was like, why do we have anuses all over?
I know. I realized this too. I was reviewing last week's video, and the first thing I saw when I opened it was those, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh, yeah, what did we do?
Why did I draw a bunch of buttholes all everywhere?
More buttholes.
What would make them look better? Should I just get rid of the little
No,
butthole lines?
Now that I
No.
remember their lily pads, it's all good. I see
Okay.
where it was going. Okay, let me just draw some wormies hanging. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so these are the larval chambers.
And how long do we think this project will take?
Or yeah, because you gotta set up everything for them, but it's not too
4.
much.
Okay. Great.
We've already got some worms.
Perfect.
Right.
Man, this is a productive lily pad. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, everything's happening on this lily pad. The others are used for, you know, living and stuff, and this is the.
Great.
Okay, so then I started a project, but that was the card. That's not
that
my
was
action.
the card, yeah.
Yeah.
So now you tick all the dice up 1 or down 1, however you want to look at it, which I guess you do the one you just started? I don't know. No, because it
I
started
think that
this
it starts
turn.
after
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So,
But you do get to tick up the one that Olive started.
Cool. Taking it up. And that's it. Those are the only 2 ones that we've got going.
Correct.
Right. Hold discussion. That's not something that we've done. I could start another project. I could do that. Yeah. Okay. Is the goo a problem?
Are you starting a discussion?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. How does the discussion work again?
Everybody just goes
basically-
around, says one sentence, and then since I asked a question, I end it with.
Got
a
it.
sentence.
Okay. So you're starting it with, is the goo a problem?
Or should we continue to eat the goo now that we see a guy have worms in his nose?
I think, because if we're going in the turn order, I think I go next. I think Rufus speaks up and says the goo is definitely not a problem, and it is the key to our salvation and connection with this planet.
I believe that the goo should be treated with caution, but should be treated with. That it is clearly powerful, potentially useful, potentially dangerous.
Who is speaking?
Me.
Yeah. Okay.
Claire.
Fair.
I can throw another human up there. Rachel.
Okay.
You're muted.
I want to speak as Rowena. And Rowena says, y'all are crazy. We need to be getting out of here. This isn't safe. We're all going to end up like that.
The goo is a resource, and we will use it. This is the general consensus of Rachmaninoff University.
Which
I'm taking
university?
contempt.
What was the university?
The rival.
The rival.
Oh, wait, let's just call them rival university.
Yeah,
Why didn't I just
I
say
like
that?
Rachmaninoff, though.
Rachmaninoff rivals.
Rowena feels unheard. I'm taking a contempt.
Yes.
I don't remember
with
what.
contempt tokens.
I don't know. They're just literally. They're just there.
I think we should be able to spend them to pitch on other people's turns.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
To what other people's turns?
To pitch on
Oh,
other people's turns.
So you
I can
like
see
have to
that.
get rid of it, and then you can pitch in. Sure,
Mhm.
you can try that. Rival school.
Side note, I accidentally drew a summer card, and it is just hanging down here. So if we run out early, that's why.
Oh, is it? Wait, which number?
Oh, it's over a of diamonds. I can't. This one.
Why can't I see it?
Oh, maybe it only comes up for me.
Right here? Oh, interesting.
Okay, well, I will just use that one on my next turn.
Okay.
I have the option to steal it.
Ooh, okay, steal it.
Where
Well,
is?
it's Nathan's turn.
How,
yeah.
Where are you seeing it, Claire?
I'm seeing it right here.
Oh, weird. I
You
don't
see my ping?
anything.
I have nothing there either.
I also have nothing there.
Really? Oh, it follows Enyo's little
Oh,
name tag.
yeah,
around.
it's on.
Like, yeah, now it's over here now that I've moved the map.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I can steal. Okay. I'm stealing the card.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roll20 is. I don't understand
I know.
how it's so weird.
I know.
How did they end up here? And why are they still like this?
Cool.
They built themselves very quickly over a very short period of time.
And then never changed. Hashtag.
Go ahead.
I'm trying. Sorry. It is. It's being dumb. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, I can't steal the card. Are you able to read the card, Enyo? Or you're muted.
Yeah, I can read it. And I see Claire wants to steal this card from your hand, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah. Go ahead and just.
Oh, it's mine now.
Oh, okay. I
Here,
see.
Nathan, read it.
Yay!
It's
Thank you.
yours.
Okay, cool. Okay. A contingent within the community demand to be heard. Who are they? What are they asking for? Or a contingent within the community have acted on their frustrations. What have they damaged, and why did they damage it? Is it permanent? Oh my god, this is spicy. Olive, do you want to spend one of your contempt tokens to pitch on this? Because I have an idea that involves Rowena, and I can see it going in either way. If we go with the first one, it's Rowena and others, right, leading this contingent that are demanding to be heard that the goo isn't safe and it needs to be disposed of. But if I go with the second one, it could go even more extreme, and they could do something. They could destroy something. I don't want to get rid of the goo, but I will go with the second one. I'm gonna say that it is. The frustration has built to the point that Rowena gets together a small mob, and they I'm gonna say they're part of was it Rachmaninoff University? That they were the one that Rowena was one of the people, if I may, Olive. Rowena was one of the ones at Rachmaninoff University and forms a small mob there, and I think they managed to destroy all of the goo on that side of the colony. So all the I think what happens is that one morning, as the community on the other side is getting up and tending to everything for the day, they look over and see a column of smoke rising from the crashed ship on the dead whale carcass, and there is burning goo as Rowena and her mob have collected it all and burned it. And I think that this, because we're on a weird world, the goo, as it burns, it, for some reason, it kind of like collects into globs that rise slowly up into the air. So it's like a column of smoke and burning globules just wafting up into the sky. So the Rachmaninoff University has lost all their fuel/goo reserves, but there's still plenty on the main research side. So I will draw.
I love this. I think we were getting too cozy between the two groups.
Exactly. So there is. This is the burning goo. Okay, and then that was the card. So now I tick down projects. So this is gonna go up to 2. This will go up to 1, and then I take an action. Oh my goodness. I think I think that
really good.
I think
Perfect.
that Rowena and Mob have succeeded enough that they have taken control of Rachmaninoff University, and they're starting a project. And their project is, sorry y'all, I'm gonna get violent here. Their project is to start isolating themselves further by bolstering defenses from the perceived threat of the goo/worm person. I'm gonna say this is hastily constructed defenses, so it'll be a 2-week project. So, probably barriers and crude weaponry. So, for some reason I can't manipulate this token, but I will put little. We're gonna put little. Gonna put little palisades here as they attempt to wall themselves in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you go. There's some conflict. There's some drama.
That's all I want.
Okay. That is my turn.
Outsiders arrive in the area. Why are they a threat? How are they vulnerable? Or outsiders arrive in the area. How many? How are they greeted? Everything has been coming from down beneath, yeah? Like, it snowed once, but that's really the only thing that we've had coming from above, from the jackals.
And the rival university crashing on the planet.
That's right.
Yeah. But yes, everything has been from below.
Okay. Creatures. I'd say a little bit bigger than the worms that we have found. So like maybe the size of bison. 7 of them arrive. And they communicate to the people who have consumed goo that they have been hearing rumors of our presence in this part of the atmosphere and have come to open negotiations.
Ooh.
They can only communicate with people who have consumed goo. And it is very much a it's not a language, it is it is like broadcasting emotion and intention. That those who have who've consumed the goo can reciprocate in kind. What did I say? There were 12? 7? 7. Okay. And they're greeted in varying ways by varying factions. I think that Remy and Rufus et al. Are delighted and intrigued, seeing this as yet another step towards religious salvation / enlightenment. And Rachmaninoff University is further entrenching themselves against the dangers that this planet poses, and their desire to leave is reinvigorated.
Love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna draw 7 little.
I guess I'm gonna
guys.
draw 7 little guys. I think they look like anglerfish,
Oh.
vaguely.
Bison anglerfish.
Bison-sized anglerfish.
If they came up from below, did they sort of like, are they like floating, flying things, or are they
Mhm.
climbing up the roots of the?
No, they're flying things.
Cool.
And I think that their anglerfish blob is a like sack of water.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Water is a precious resource.
Yeah.
Hey, using that water?
Well, you could ask. I'm not going to draw a 7 in
That's
this
fine.
level of detail.
That's
okay. Or
Where are you drawing this?
I haven't actually finished. Oh boy, this is very exciting.
I'm excited. Oh, there. it
Beautiful.
is.
Now just copy paste it.
Here,
Well,
Claire.
not done yet.
When you're
gotta have-
done, let me know, and I can copy paste a bunch. I can also shrink them down if you want it to not be so big.
Yeah, they're about the size of the whales currently. Hold on, we gotta do.
Nothing here is to scale. This is
Yeah.
one of those, like 16th century maps that
Yeah.
have sea monsters on the end.
Mhm.
Except the sea monsters are real.
We like having
There we
maps
are.
that are to scale
Love it.
too much.
Love it.
More things should be like subway maps.
I'm gonna shrink this down. And
Yes.
I'll. So, did they first come to this community over here?
I don't know if they distinguish between the communities.
Okay, I'll just keep it over
They
here. then.
came to the humans.
Got it. Okay. I can make 7 of these if you want.
Great, thank you.
All right. Continue with your turn.
Oh yes, I have to do other things now. Take down. So the fortifications are completed just in time.
Oh, are they completed? It was a 2-week timer.
Yeah, then we're down at 0 now.
No. It should. Sorry, it should be up 1.
Oh, up 1. Okay.
Yeah. It somehow we switched in our going. Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
This continues pace. Okay, that's it. Discovery. I want like. Let's build some theology here. Let's start writing this stuff down. I guess that could be a project of Rufus starts a project of writing down these divine revelations.
Hell yeah.
Rufus lives over here.
Is somebody tracking the names of these guys? Can I get a list?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah.
I could just share this note doc, and y'all can just contribute to it if you want.
Please.
Hold on. I need to. It's very messy because I'm just doing it for myself, but.
But like the bit of having these R names was funny at first. Now Rufus, Rowena, and I'm done. Okay, so we got
Thank you.
Rufus, Raven, Remy. Okay, so Rufus is the priest.
Yeah.
Who's like, we should like tread lightly here and treat this as a holy place. Raven is the young lady that we sent down in the bathysphere and then came back up all community with the worms and like with white hair, very very iconic. Remy is our brain worm friend. Rachel thinks we should be cautious with the goo, but it's useful. Rowena is like, why are we eating this? And she's like gone over to Rachmaninoff University. Do we have any other names?
I think that's everyone. That's everyone I've been tracking.
Okay, so that's just five R's.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay. So that was your turn, Claire. Where did you put the scriptures token?
Over here, because that's where Rufus lives in
Got
my
it.
head.
Okay.
I can draw Rufus.
Rufus or like a book or something?
Yeah. We'll make it red for Rufus.
Red for Rufus as opposed to the other names.
Well, Rufus means red.
Rufus is red.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, I thought originally we were doing a bunch of color-related names, so I was going to go with like Blanca or something, or Blanche.
Oh. That also
But-
makes sense.
Then we went R instead. What?
Sorry, really quick, want to acknowledge Chaz in chat. I have not played RPG Maker. I think I've heard of it. But yeah, we'll have to check that out at some point. Thank you.
It's a game engine. It's not a.
Oh.
Yeah, and so there's lots of RPG games made in RPG Maker, and they have very distinctive outsider art style, let us say.
Got it. Okay.
Very sprite comic. Cheek.
Okay. Can you?
Cheek? Is that how you say it?
I don't know. Wait, can you make your own custom art, or you have to use?
You can do. It's just a game engine.
Oh.
So lots
Okay.
of stock
Cool.
images out there, though. That's
Okay, that
Okay.
was Claire's turn. Yes, all of it is your turn.
I am drawing a summer card. Oh,
Oh,
summer is fleeting.
Summer.
Discard the top 2 cards off the top of the deck and take 2 actions this week.
Oh my god. Okay, so draw 2
Okay.
more summer cards,
I
and
guess so.
and they're just gone.
Yep.
Oh no.
Rip.
Rip.
Rip all these summer cards. Ain't even reading them.
You aren't even gonna read them. You're just gonna get rid of them.
Nope.
Okay. Got it. So tick down
2 actions this week. Oh, I need to take
Yeah.
up.
or tick up
things.
projects.
Okay, so the water wicking
Ah,
completes.
what happens?
I think it just works. Like they lower a number of these like long ropes and then wait, and then a trickle of moisture just like makes its way up. And the way that you now drink in this community is you go suck on a strand. You just like
So
Have, like,
hygienic.
suck on it like a, I don't know, a wet rag.
Like
or
a
something.
wash rag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hamsters. Does this solve the water scarcity problem, or
I think it might.
Okay.
I think it does.
Okay.
right?
So
I
I'm
will
going to
remove the spigot then.
and I'm going to draw some water going up this line. Up
Cool.
and so this is water.
Although I will say this solves the water scarcity problem for our researcher community, it does not solve it for Rachmaninoff.
Rachmaninoff are absolutely not sucking these strands.
No.
Um.
Okay.
So that's that. Taking up this eating worm protein bars at 304. And we are also completing the defenses of Rachmaninoff University.
Yeah. They have constructed a oh my god, yeah. I think they have constructed a crude wall around the or rather they've reinforced the ship, right? They've patched up any holes. And they've used pieces from the whale carcass to do so. So now the ship is kind of like a blend of organic, like, material and metallic. And there have been people who have been kind of observing this cautiously. And in fact, I think Raven has early on was like still trying to keep communication alive between the two groups, but as their defenses became completed, they seem to have some crude projectile weapons that they have constructed. It appears that they have discovered some sort of residual chemical material within the dead carcass of the whale that they're using as a propellant for projectiles. So it's not enough to be able to, move a vehicle around or anything, but it's enough to fire projectiles at lethal speeds. So I think Raven, unfortunately, was the one to discover this by going over to try to, patch things up, and then had some warning shots fired at her. So they have crude weapons and have kind of reinforced the armor of their ship.
Great.
Okay.
I'm going to start a project. Rachmaninoff University is going to oh, I didn't take up this Rufus one over here. Sorry about that.
I'm excited for that one to finish.
I think they're like, we need mobility. We need power here. We need to learn how to burn animals for fuel. I want them to become whalers.
Oh my god.
I think they need to figure out how to use this propellant as just like a raw fuel source. And so then they can get away and like be able to like move under their own power, because right now they're sitting ducks.
Yeah.
This feels like a long project.
Hi, Zapnude.
We are running out of clocks here, and I think I might have accidentally deleted.
Yeah, one accidentally got deleted, so I can just duplicate. I'll just duplicate that one. There we go. That's
Great.
Another clock.
This feels like a long project.
Yes, to
figuring
figure out
how to both. Maybe not both. Like, they just need to learn how to turn animal product that they can get here into fuel, and then like have their engines be able to take it. This feels like an 8-week project.
6 is the
6
max.
is the max.
But
Okay, 6 then.
But if you want it to be 8 weeks, you can split it up into do a 6-week
Nah.
project and then
6 is great.
Great. Or
Okay.
we just break the rules and we just
Roby Rick.
It's fine. 6 weeks.
Roby Rick.
Um,
Captain Rahab?
Like the red whale.
And Rishmael.
Call me Rishmael.
This is such a
And-
stupid joke, but it's like Scooby Doo just narrating her whole thing.
For the second project that I start, because I'm taking 2 actions
Oh,
this turn,
fuck. Yeah.
is I think negotiations with the anglerfish bison,
Yeah.
ankler bison, ankle bison. Can you duplicate me another clock?
Of course. Oh, wait. Yeah. There you go. I put it by the communication
Great.
line.
So this is just
That's probably only like a week, right? Or you think it's longer?
I think like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Pretty fast.
Row.
Because discussions are fast, right? Like especially with alien species.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 3 weeks. This might be 3 weeks.
Is this like developing a more
We'll
Yeah.
find out. We'll
okay,
find out
yeah,
when it
you're right.
completes.
You're right. Yeah. we'll find-
They showed up to open negotiations,
Yeah,
and so these are
yeah.
the negotiations. So
Cool.
3 weeks.
Cool.
You might imagine communicating via vibes is not
Specific.
clear. So it takes some trial and error here.
I really quick want to just chime in here for Zapnude because I think Zapnude just joined. I just want to say we are doing Quiet Year where it's like a world building game, and we're building a world that's set in kind of a Venus-esque planet where all of this is happening in the upper atmosphere where it's more tolerable. And then there's a bunch of stuff happening in the lower atmosphere, and there's rival communities, and yeah. I think Olive actually had a great touchstone if you've seen Scavenger's Reign. Kind of like that, like weird creatures and bio stuff going on, and whaling. Yes. Anyways, is that your turn, Olive?
Yes.
Enyo.
Retro. Okay. I'm sorry. So we're still doing. We're what are we on autumn now? No,
Sorry.
Still
Oh,
summer.
no, I think we are still summer. Can you draw a card from summer?
I cannot.
Ooh.
Okay, we're on to fall
Let me see.
or
Yeah,
autumn.
there's-
Autumn up at the top.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh my god.
That feels appropriate.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Autumn. The community becomes obsessed with a single project. Which one? Why? Choose one. They decide to take more time to ensure that it is perfect. Add 3 weeks to the project die. They drop everything else to work on it. All of their projects fail. Okay, damn. What is the project? Okay, so just to reiterate, this one at oh shoot, what's the one with Rachmaninoff University? They're trying to do their own water thing.
They're learning how to burn animal byproducts
Right.
for propellant
propellants.
to
Yes.
re-enable their ship. It won't be enough to maybe get them back into orbit, but we'll be able to like get them to like leave and maybe get safe.
like
Uh-huh.
potentially, it sounds like potentially go whaling. Like,
Yeah.
to be able to travel around the planet. Yeah.
Oh my god. And so the one over here by these lily pads. Which one is that again?
Oh, sorry, that's Rufus writing theology.
Rufus writing theology. I mean, oh my god, it sounds like. Well, it doesn't sound like there's a community.
There's two.
But
yeah,
I'm going
there's-
to say that the vibe coding is not going well. I mean the vibe communications. Maybe they realize like, oh, actually, there are a lot of differences between human vibes and ankle bison, and this is actually not going to be as easy as we thought it was. Maybe we need to take a little bit more time to ensure that we don't accidentally project that we are dangerous and want to hurt them, or etc. Especially because there are people down there who are learning how to burn things to to go whaling.
So that's going to add 3 weeks to the
Yeah.
to the negotiation project. Okay.
Yes. And yes, that is.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yes, good. There's a correct choice, and I made it. I'm gonna get a good grade in RPG.
Yay! A plus.
Okay, and so everything's going up. I'll start with. Do I increase the die? Yeah,
Yes.
even though I already increased the. Okay, there we go. And then down here, their whaling project is begin. And Rufus is scribbling away. He's learning. He is having mysteries revealed to him. And the larval chambers are completed.
Ooh.
And now, yeah, I think it goes pretty well. We have a pretty good supply of protein and textiles. And we also have a bunch of water strings that are just strung up to all of them. Yeah.
So we can create more wells or whatever we want to call those.
Yeah. They're self-supplying, so we get they get their own little hamster water bottles, and we get some too. I think that makes sense that is the next project to start. It's just doing more wells. But that's boring. I mean, who cares? I can be boring.
It's useful.
Yeah, I can be boring. That's my project. And I
Starting
think
over.
that shouldn't take too long. Yeah, just getting a few more wells, like 2 weeks, right?
Great.
Sorry, I don't understand. What are the wells for?
Now that we have a lot of these silkworms and we have a good supply of them, it's just to supply wells to just expanding this pilot project to all of the others so that we can have wells going. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Now that we have a lot of these, I'm gonna start trying to build bridges between each of the little.
Nice.
There
Yeah.
we go. Yeah.
There we go. That's nice.
Okay. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One for 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm gonna say 5 weeks, a week for each bridge.
Sweet.
Beautiful. Love that.
Clock, please. I don't know why I deleted it. That was dumb.
Do you need a new clock?
Yeah.
I do need a new clock.
I will just grab the one over here by the anglerfish. I'm gonna drop it right in the middle here, and I will change it to 5.
Boop. Boop.
There you go.
That's wild that we can delete them, but not make new ones.
I know.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Yay.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm drawing my bridges.
Okay, I will draw a card. Here we go, from Autumn. Uh-oh, Autumn. A natural disaster strikes the area. Choose one. You focus on getting everyone to safety, remove an abundance, and a project fails.
Ooh.
You focus on protecting your supplies and hard work at any cost. Several people die as a result.
Oh no.
Oh my god, okay. Oh my god. Oh. I don't want any of the projects to fail. I think because I really don't want any projects to fail, I think it is a lot of people are gonna die. I think that's what's gonna happen. What is the natural disaster? Let's see.
Jack off.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it is the storm above. Okay, yeah. We saw in the spring this, this very random, like, light flurry of methane snow that you know, kind of dusted everything. One day, the ankle bison just suddenly, like, you know, birds fleeing, an earthquake coming, they descend into the depths, and there is a huge wash of fear and kind of a sense of urgency to, you know, to seek shelter that wafts off of them as they descend, and a blizzard strikes. I'm gonna say that, is it okay? I need help here because I don't understand chemistry well enough. If it's methane snow, I know that methane is flammable. If it's in liquid form like this, or like solid form because it's snow, is it flammable still?
I think so.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna pitch something then. Can I say that the blizzard hits? In the blizzard, the Rachmaninoff University takes this opportunity to fire one of their projectiles towards one of the floating platforms, and it ignites the entire platform, killing everybody inside, and the platform plummets down into the depths.
Why did they do that?
It seemed that they were aiming for the one with the silkworms, and the shot got caught by the wind and basically banked and slammed into the one with the bathysphere that's still caught in the reeds. So I'm gonna say that this community here is caught in flames, and we lose that pad. And I'm actually gonna say that,
Roll a d6.
yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6. So we have, well, no, because Rowena is part of the Rachmaninoff. So we'll just say if I roll a 6, I have to roll again.
Well, I mean,
Or what? Rachmaninoff dies somehow in the.
we could just figure out some way that she
Okay.
dies over there. Lots
Uh,
of things are happening.
did that work? Oh, I got a 5. Rachel, the person she was very cautious about the goo. So, well, okay, I guess that makes sense. She's kind of in the community. Maybe that community is a little more wary. You know, like they're a little more cautious of the goo and the worms. So that community has been posted up there, and her and all the people living there die in a fire from the methane blizzard.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
okay, I now tick all the clocks. So Worm Bridges goes up 1. Theology goes up 1. Negotiations goes up 1. And Wailing Oil goes up 1. Now I take an action. I'm gonna start another project. I'm gonna restart the propulsion project. After this kind of violent attack that has occurred, it's become clear that we need to find a more efficient way to move around this world and not just rely upon Rachel. And maybe at this point there's like 1 or 2 more people that can kind of do what Rachel does, but I think it's
Do you
not.
mean Raven?
Sorry, Raven. That's what I meant to say, Raven. So I'm gonna say that a project, the locomotion project is restarted, and I'm gonna argue that because of the kind of connection and help from Raven, that this is gonna be 1 or 2 weeks worth of work. Like they did a lot of work already, like, you know, prior to this. So are people good with 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Someone returns to the community. Who? Who were they? Or where were they? Or you find a body. Do people recognize who it is? What happened? I feel like the second one has like a really obvious answer.
I have a pitch for the second one that
Yeah.
I don't know if it's obvious or not.
Go for it.
What if the body is... It doesn't even necessarily have to be the full body, but what if the body is one of the ankle bison?
Ooh.
That is the person that is found that is recognized. Because they did dive down below.
Yeah, they did.
And then maybe they return and there's one missing.
Yes, I like that. Or actually, they don't return yet,
Okay.
but we have a singular body that has arisen.
Drink the water.
I can move the little fishies.
Drink the water.
I got one. Drink
Drink
the
it.
water. Drink it.
The water.
Drink their little angler water.
Drink it.
You're so thirsty.
Drink it.
They're not using it anymore.
We'll see.
Drink it.
So there's the card resolved. The initial research group, the one who are living on the lily pads, feel that they have been attacked unprovoked, and that Rachmaninoff University is no longer a group to be tolerated in their space. Can I? It comes to light. Ooh. Yeah, I guess this is me making a discovery. It comes to light that the Rachmaninoff faction has been sent by the university to attempt to undermine our research here. These documents are like discovered now, interestingly, conveniently, and there is conversation and discussion within the initial research group that this is that the Rachmaninoff has been after us the entire time, and we need to actively take action to remove them from the situation.
So these documents came from Rachmaninoff University, or okay?
Yes, that this ship was sent here with the intention
To
of crash
yeah.
landing to undermine our work.
Got it. Conspiracy. Amazing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tick up
Oh, I need to
all
tick
of
things.
the projects.
And also, can we draw something on the map
Yeah.
about the
Yes.
documents?
More documents.
Love me some documents.
Yeah. Spent half the time beefing each other.
Yeah. And then we are drawing. We're drawing swords.
also, if I'm just curious, where were these documents found? I guess we don't necessarily need to know that, but
I think they were found in the digital archives of the ship.
okay. Got it.
Whether they're real or not is another question entirely.
Got it. Limited lab space on these bottles. They're beautiful lily pads.
Oh, that is eye-splittingly green.
Ah, beautiful, Claire.
Thank you. I spend so much time drawing with a mouse. Can you tell?
All right, Olive, it is your turn.
Great. Let's draw an autumn card. A project finishes early. Which one? Why? Oh boy. I think it's the whaling oil. I think it's the whaling oil.
Okay.
Looking at all of these. Why does it finish early? Because of the methane supply that came down. They were able to capture a bunch of methane and use it to kind of like supercharge it. So they, Rachmaninoff University is now flight capable.
Oh no.
By burning methane initially and animals, if they can catch animals. So I think
May
I'm
I
going to.
pitch for the drawing of this? Maybe we just literally remove the little smoke clouds.
I was
Okay,
literally
okay,
going to do that.
Okay. Sorry. I should have trusted you, Olive. I'm sorry.
Okay. But now I don't want to do it. Now I'm adding more things, and there are whoosh lines.
Okay.
Whoosh lines.
And I'm also going to draw a little harpoon
Awesome.
up at the front. So they are now whaling.
Oh, that's the
Um,
front.
Oh, is that not the front?
I always thought that was the front also.
Oh, really? I thought that was the back.
I'm seeing it as a. Is it the episode 1
Yes.
like
This is
cruiser?
a Lusitania issue.
The Genia? Is that the name of it? The big metallic
I know exactly
silver
what you're
chrome.
talking about. Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah. It's the Amadama's ship.
Amadama's.
Amadama's ship.
And we are going to hold a discussion. We are holding a discussion in Rachmaninoff University.
Ooh.
How do we hold the person? Let's see. I think I want to like decide when I phrase the question who it is, but the question is going to be: how do we hold the person who decided to fire accountable and bring them to justice? And I kind of don't want it to be Rowena. I feel like Rowena hates the goo, but at least my interpretation of her, it's not like she wouldn't have the motivation to like fire on them in the middle of a storm. I think somebody like had not a psychotic break. Somebody just like took things
Took
too
initiative.
far.
Yeah. They took the initiative. They thought they were.
Yeah,
They thought they were.
they're like, this is our
Yeah,
opportunity.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna introduce a new name here, and their name is Rocky. So adding that Rocky to the list.
Thank you.
How do we hold Rocky accountable and make amends? Is the question.
Okay. Enyo.
We offer Rocky to them. Extradite. Offer Rocky up for extradition.
Rocky. Rocky should face internal punishment first before being turned over.
Rocky does not need punishment or exile. He needs re-education.
They deserved it. Rocky was right.
That might be a good stopping point.
That might be a good stop.
That was a pretty good ending point there. Did we tick all the projects?
No, I did not take
Okay.
all the projects.
So let's do
I
that.
think I just ticked the whaling oil one because that's the one I was
the
most excited
card.
about.
Yeah.
Locomotion completes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think this just we get the result we were looking for. So we. Do you know what Strawn beasts are? Okay, I see 2 nods. So Strawn beasts are these truly remarkable walking sculptures, kind of art pieces that use wind and solar energy to propel themselves.
Oh.
And they
think
are
I-
built by an artist in the Netherlands, I believe, or Denmark. I don't remember where exactly, but they get built on beaches, and they kind of
I
like.
have seen these.
So,
yes. They're
I
beautiful.
think that the form of locomotion that they create is a kind of Strawn Beast-esque, where they use the the winds in the upper atmosphere to kind of, and using the material from the silkworms to create these flagellating sail things that are able to replicate the biological movements of the worms, but they have to rely on wind patterns. So it is like sailing through the air, where they kind of have to tack if they're going upwind and all that. So that's, I think, how that project is completed. So I'll draw a little Strawn Beast thing next to
Yeah,
this one.
draw a Strawn Beast real quick.
Yeah, I'll just
They
do
are
that.
simple.
Just do that real fast.
If you thought bikes were hard to draw, negotiations with the Angle Bison go up to 4 of 6. Worm bridges go up to 3 of 5. And then theology completes.
Okay. I think the whoops, sorry, Nathan. Nope, that was just me. What?
Somehow the worm got a little deleted.
Yeah, that was me by accident.
Worm was going whoosh.
The
It
worm was going.
much.
I think the theology is that for the first time we have like a cohesive narrative of what's been going on here. And that there is power to that. That there's a shared shared. There is an understanding that one can ascribe to in various ways as to what is going on and why. And I frankly just think that having that certainty is deeply reassuring for some people, regardless as to whether they ascribe to the like theological aspects of it or not.
Cool. Amazing. And we, of course, just got a raid. Hello.
Of course, we just got a raid. We're just ending.
Yeah, hi. welcome, welcome. We are actually just ending our stream for the evening. But yeah, we're playing the Quiet Year, and we have this
Wait.
wild map. Yeah, wait, what?
Your World of Darkness GM.
Oh my God!
Oh. Okay, can we announce it?
Sure,
now?
go for it.
Okay. The next main campaign that we're going to be playing is Vampire the Masquerade, and I'm going to be GMing. Things are very much still in the wibbly wobbly phase, but it's going to happen probably this summer. And we're
Yes.
hoping for this to be a longer one, like 6 to 12 months.
Yeah,
Um,
and we're getting some art commission
we're
for
getting
portraits.
art done.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yes. That's so cool. That's so serendipitous.
Yes.
Yeah. Werewolf.
Oh my
and
gosh!
Hunter.
All
Wow.
three.
Well, I hopefully, yeah. If you are curious, tune in I don't know, a month or something.
Yeah.
Swing
A month
on
or
by.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the system. I've never played anything.
Yeah.
But I've been watching Dimension 20's
Oh my god.
vampire game, and looks cool. I like rolling lots of dice.
Yeah.
Yes, there will be many dice involved.
I'm excited for the world. Well, it is our normal ending time, so we are going to finish there. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening. Things are getting spicy in this world.
If it gets too spicy, just drink the goo.
Just drink the goo. Word of advice for VTM.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here for that. I haven't run the system before.
Drink the water, says ArcFT.
Drink the water,
Drink the
cool.
water, yeah. Drink the water, drink the goo.
Okay, yes.
I don't know what that is.
Don't know what
Under
that
what
means.
circumstances?
I'm
Malkavian.
okay.
Malkavians are the brood of Malkav in one of the great vampiric clans.
Okay. I'm excited.
Yeah, great.
All right.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.